like you're the reigning king now. You're ready to take over. Yeah.
I really do. I remember him jumping out the ring when I was sparring.
Really?
Yeah, he jumped out the ring many times, you know.
What was it that kept you going through all those rounds when there was grueling punches going in?
Honestly, I think my dad's voice, that's the one voice that I'll always, you know, tune into. You know, you never write me down, I never stay down, we always get back up. Joshua was coming back, it was back and forth, it was the best fight.
How hurt were you really?
I've watched it back and I've heard the sound, like it's a bomb going off. May the best man win, but I wanna fight for the undisputed.
Welcome to the Ring Magazine podcast. I'm True Geordie here with the champ, Daniel Dubois. The Ring Magazine, mate, 102 years old, it's relaunching. What do you make of that?
Great. I remember growing up, going to the amateur clubs and buying them Ring Magazine.
Yeah?
My dad used to buy them all the time, so yeah, it's great to be finally be on it.
Yeah, and then the champions, Jack Dempsey, Ali, Lewis, you could be a future Ring Magazine champion. What do you think about that?
For sure. I should already be written in the history book.
Definitely.
So, yeah, it's exciting.
Your career, for me, the turning point was when you lost to Joe Joyce. The fact that you came back from that is one of the most things that I think people respect about you. How did you turn it around after that? Because people were calling you a quitter, people were piling in on you, and you were young when that happened. Yeah. Where did that mental strength come from to come back from?
I don't like to go back to all that because that's in the past and I'm a man of the future now. So
yeah,
all of that. Yeah.
I do need to go back a little bit because Big Baby Miller, bit of a better memory for you.
Yeah, go on.
You really proved a lot in that fight. There were some testing moments in that one. You really had to stick on him because he was much bigger, more experienced, to be honest.
Yeah.
People were expecting him to potentially find you out in that fight.
For sure.
What was it that kept you going through all those rounds when there was grueling punches going in?
Honestly, I think my dad's voice, the team, my dad, and just the hunger, and I needed to win. I needed to win that. I needed to win that so much.
Is that why you went for the finish even at the end? Because in the 10th round, a lot of fighters would have just went, I'm cruising, but you weren't happy with that. Why were you just not satisfied with that?
No, I wanted to win in devastating, win properly, win him, knock him out, and just show the world that I'm back and what I'm all about. And you never write me down. I never stay down. We always get back up and come.
That was an impressive win, mate. I mean, Hrgović was giving it the big one before the fight to you about the sparring sessions.
Yeah.
And I wondered, was that playing on your mind going into the fight with him?
Nah, I love it when they always got some backstory to it.
Yeah.
It adds more flavour, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's interested. Did he really bash him up? But sparring. This is a real fight. I'm not a sparring. I wanted to, go out there and destroy him.
The week of that fight, I was in the same hotel as you, and my mates were in the gym, and you were in the gym. And all we could hear was boom, 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 boom. You're on this treadmill, right?
Yeah.
And the lads come back and they're going, this monster, he's sprinting on this treadmill. He's fighting in a couple of days. Do you still put the work into that level, even up to the final day? Like, because a lot of them take it down. You were flat out on that treadmill.
Well, not to give too much away, but, I feel like I've got a different energy here.
Yeah.
And while I'm still got it in me and the fire in me, I can burn it all the way to the ring.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unusual, that.
Yeah, no, I can. I really, I started boxing when I was 7, so it's in my DNA.
Yeah. You let him go first early on in those first couple of rounds, Hrgović. He was catching you a bit. In the AJ fight, you never let him go first. Was that the lesson that you picked up from that fight, do you think? Or was that just a change of tactics? Or was that specifically from that fight?
Yeah, every fight is different. I think everyone was just talking about how I was going to get caught with all these right hands. He's going to get knocked out. Yeah, everyone was. So it was great to go out there and, show him that, that's not the case. Hrgović is a different fighter, different style. And I needed just to be more, I needed to start quicker, but I learnt my lesson.
In that fight, there was a moment where you're in the corner and your coach is getting frustrated with you, and you don't really seem to be there, and then your dad starts speaking, and all of a sudden you really come alive then.
Yeah.
What is it about your dad's voice, and why does he just get the most out of you like that?
Well, when you've been with someone from you as a baby, and then up until now, and he's trained you, and he's a special guy in his own right. He's a special man. And, you know, he's trained me and developed me right from I was a little kid to where I am now. So that's the one voice that I'll always, you know, tune into. Your
dad was a very clever businessman from what I've heard. Yeah, I've read up about him.
Yeah.
Very smart man.
Yeah.
And was that the fight, the Hrgović fight, the one that made you go, I can be a world champion here? Or was that around that time?
I think that fight should have been for the world title, that one.
Yeah.
That was a brutal fight, and that was definitely worthy of a world title. Take nothing away from Hrgović because he's a good fighter.
Were you annoyed that he got a bit of like, afterwards, people saying, oh, well, Hrgović didn't want it, or they were making excuses for him because he was the favourite?
Yeah.
Do you feel like they didn't give you your flowers, maybe?
Probably, yeah, probably. They were, like again, they were still writing me off, expecting me to get, you know, run over by Hrgović. So, I wasn't really, you know, I was on my own path and I was in my own world, so I was just on an upward trajectory, wanted to get that world title so bad.
Yeah. Your ring walk against Anthony Joshua is the most confident ring walk I've ever seen in my life, ever. Which is so weird because you were the underdog, AJ seen as the king, you're saying I'm the king slayer.
Yeah.
You look like you were going to the nightclub. He came out like a ghost, like you'd seen a ghost. You look like you were going to the nightclub. Like, at what point did you know I'm 100% beating this guy? Was it before then? Was it during the fight? When did you know you had him?
You know, I was confident from the get-go. So that ring walk just calmed my nerves. It got me in the right state of mind. The music.
That was a good tune.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
You know, every song in the club, all of them.
Mate, when in the club, I was in the area, I was like, this guy's got taste. Like, I like this. Smashed it.
That was a proper tune, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate, because it just made everyone feel like, oh, this is a banger. And it just like, Daniel Dubois got style. Like, you know what I mean? It was good, mate.
Yeah, it was good.
Did you feel a lack of confidence from him at any point?
I did feel something.
Because you've known him a long time.
I don't know. He's been in the game for a long time, so yeah. I just felt like it was my time now. It's my time. Everyone gets a chance at reigning for a short while, and you know, boxing's a short window, so I had to take it.
If you were to rank that fight in terms of like your hardest fight, your easiest fight, like where do you rank that as in terms of difficulty?
My best fight. That was my best fight.
Yeah, but you made it look easy. Did it feel easy in there?
It felt like I'm destined to win. I don't know if even those words can even put into words how it felt. It was a real fight. Joshua was coming back. It was back and forth. It was the best fight I think people have seen for a while. You know, and to be in England as well, it was great.
Your jab for me is one of the best jabs in boxing, and in that fight particularly, because AJ's got a good jab. When you were landing your jab at will on him like that, and you were committing with it, it really made me wonder, what is the secret behind this? Like, have you drilled that over and over? Like, how has it become such a tool? Because it's like a right hand, that thing.
Yeah, my old Amish coach used to say I could win a fight with my jab. So yeah, I guess.
Is it just natural, or
training.
Have you worked on it? Or?
Yeah, training. You know, the years and years of work and push-ups and all that is giving me that.
When AJ caught you, and obviously my reaction was, oh, AJ's actually back in this fight.
Yeah.
How hurt were you really?
Honestly, it was a quick thing. It was in the moment, and I just composed myself. It was a hell of a shot.
Yeah,
it was a hell of a shot. I've watched it back and I've heard the sound, like it's a bomb going off. But
you got a good chin, mate.
Yeah. I just composed myself and just studied him and saw what he was doing, and yeah, I just took the chance, took victory.
Your first reaction after you beat AJ was actually to go and check on him.
Yeah.
What made you, because a lot of people, this is your moment, this is the biggest moment of your career. Most people are on the ropes, arms in the air. You were very gentlemanly, you looked after him in that way. Why do that?
I think a real, as a gladiator and a warrior, you know, You know, you don't. To me, it's not like gloating over your opponent, your fallen opponent, or anything like that. It's to remain, you know, the same humble in victory. And you know, I used to watch all the greats do it as well. Mike Tyson, you never saw him jumping all over the place. You've won, so you know, be grateful and respectful that you know God's chosen you and this is your time.
And did you learn that from the greats, or was there a person in particular who told you to do that?
I'm watching Mike Tyson, especially.
Really?
Him, you know, my dad not being like that, oh, look at me type character. So, yeah, I guess just the people I'm around.
What did you make of Mike Tyson? Speaking of Mike Tyson, what did you make of him coming back and having a go at Jake Paul?
It was an exhibition fight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Exhibition. It's good that you can earn that sort of money at that age. And, you know, come back and just have like a little sparring match with someone.
What, did it make you a little bit annoyed when Jake Paul was having a pop with the old man?
Yeah, definitely.
Why is that?
Get him in with a real fighter. Man.
Yeah.
Get him in with someone that's decent, you know. But, you know, fair play to both of them, innit? It's entertainment.
What's your feelings towards AJ now that, like, this rivalry has been put to bed? Do you think you'll see him again, or are you ready to walk away from that?
What do you mean?
Anthony Joshua, like, is this rivalry over for you, or are you...
It's just business.
Yeah.
It's business, but when we're in the ring, we're going to war. So, you know, once they sign that contract, it's like, yeah, you're my enemy for that moment.
Fair, yeah. Who do you think the best fighter you've shared the ring with to date is?
The best fighter, I think a couple of them. AJ, Usyk. Yeah, I'm a veteran in my own right now.
Kinda, yeah. You're getting it. You've been fast tracked, right?
Yeah. So I've been
You've been
had
put
a
in
crash
the deep
course
end.
career, thrown in the deep end. But yeah, we're learning how to swim
Fair
now.
play, mate. What did you speak about learning and Usyk? What do you think you learned from that Usyk fight? Looking back at it,
just things around the fight and the fight itself. Yeah, just a lot of things. I don't want to go into it, but yeah,
you might need them in future, right?
Yeah, that's
hopefully.
Right.
Do you think he took the piss a bit with the time laying down on the floor after he?
Yeah, that wasn't a low blow. You didn't see him grabbing his balls, did you?
Right.
Yeah, that was a real shot. But listen, it makes for an exciting return. That's why I'm here. You know, I want, you know, may the best man win, but I wanna fight.
You want to get back. There's chat from Martin Bacoli's team claiming that he got the better of you in sparring and all of that. What do you make of the talk from their side? Do you think
they got to remember what really happened in sparring? I know they love to talk about sparring, but I remember him jumping out the ring when I was sparring.
Really?
Yeah, he jumped out the ring many times. You know, we sent him back to Scotland many times. You know, but yeah. In due time, we'll still.
You feel like you're the reigning king now. You're ready to take over. Yeah?
I really do. I really do. I feel like once I get my mind focused on a particular target, then it's time to zone in, let all the distractions fade away. And
I feel like being a champion is evolved you.
Yeah.
Are you feeling it within yourself? Do you feel like a change of an evolution in yourself?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
You seem more confident, just everything.
Yeah.
More positive.
I'm the king now, isn't it?
This is right, mate.
It's the king for...
Yeah.
And now you got a target on your back, so... Yeah,
beware. Yeah, you're the wanted man.
Beware, yeah.
Is that a bit different? Because, you know, you were the king slayer.
Yeah.
Now you are the king.
It felt better being the king slayer, to be honest.
Well, everyone's studying you now, right?
Yeah. It felt better being the king slayer, but... Yeah, let's see what's next on the horizon. There's big things.
Apparently, since your love life got better, you've been even more dangerous. Should fighters be hoping that you have a breakup or something? Should be terrified now that you're a happy man.
Yeah, beware. Beware.
I was wondering, in terms of like mentally, what is it that you think day to day, what do you battle with most in your mind? Is there any challenges that specifically that you think that you're trying to conquer?
No. I train a lot, so I feel like when you're in the gym a lot and you're training and you know that you're the world champion, you have a belt to defend, and you know you're doing it for your people, your family, and you know I just try and keep positive people around you, and that really sorts that problem out.
What does living the dream mean to you? when you visualize that? What's
living a dream is when you've retired, you've got no more fights to have, and you just sitting back, counting your blessings and
like Lennox Lewis and them.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. They're all there anyway. So.
Yeah. Is there any one of them in particular who you like look at and say that's the career, that's how you do it?
I thought, Lennox. Out of all the guys in his era, he came out the best, I think.
When you look back at your journey so far, what's the biggest mistake you feel like you've made?
No mistakes. I've been rushed a bit. I'd say some of, the people I was with, the teams I was with before maybe rushed me a bit. But
do you think because you're so physically gifted, they just pushed you too much?
Yeah, they were thinking more about the business than the actual fighter.
They're trying to cash in on you.
Yeah, something like that.
That's a horrible bit of boxing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's boxing.
Yeah. Who is it who helped you the most in your life, do you think?
My dad, for sure. My dad.
If he's who helped you the most, who let you down the most?
Me.
Really?
Nah. My dad helped me the most, so I'd say...
Was there anyone you put your trust in and you think they let you down?
Not really.
Last question for you. How would you like to be remembered?
How would I like to be remembered as undisputed king.
Love it. That was Daniel Dubois on the Ring Magazine podcast, the champ himself, reigning and defending.
Got to get me a nude. When is this coming out?
Who knows, mate? That's what I've been asking.
When's this coming out?
But we'll wrap it there. Well done, brother.
Good stuff, yeah?
Cheers, mate.
All right.
Nice one.